All right, what's up, people? I figured, why not? Two for the price of one. Shit. Doesn't even focus really that well. Or is that just my eyes? I don't have my glasses on. It's the middle of the night. What the fuck am I doing? I'm making a 2-for-1 video. So, how about we get started? First topic. Now, see, I thought of this while I was, just fucking deep in thought, because that's where I go. I go deep in thought all the fucking time. I go to different planes of existence, just querying about things that nobody really gives a shit about, except deep thinkers like myself and everybody watching, of course. Don't insult the audience. I was told, don't insult the audience. Why not? Fuck you. I don't give a shit. No, but seriously. When I was okay, so in Buddhism, there's a teaching known as the five poisons. And basically, these are an inverse or kind of like a reflexive action of something called the five primordial wisdoms. So basically, what you have is you have what's called perfect openness, which is what I term, I have my own terms for everything. It's just so fucking funny. I term that the expression field. So basically, it's consciousness, which is primary, of course. Well, sort of, not really, but that's 1,000 level teachings that is not really primary. Then you're in Dharmakaya, everything. So, but no, consciousness, basically, as soon as it manifests through the wisdoms, but each wisdom is also a poison, like a trap, to hold you within what's known as samsara. So then what I started thinking about was I was thinking about algorithms. Because, when I'm watching these Netflix movies and it's like they say, and I pause it, it says, do you like this? It will help improve your suggestions. And something, firecracker went off in my head and I'm like, that's what it is. It's an algorithmic universe. That's the best way to understand the five poisons. Is that basically the algorithm, for those that are unfamiliar, is designed to keep you engaged. Whether it be YouTube's algorithm, Facebook's, Twitter's, everyone, they're all doing the same things. There's, coincidentally enough, a really cool Netflix documentary about that. I forget what the title of it was, but I'm sure somebody will know what I'm talking about and maybe post a comment or some shit like that. But the idea is that what you're looking for is maximum engagement on the platform. Okay, that's what the algorithm is designed to do. Maximal engagement on the platform. We want your eyes so we can mine your data on our site for as long as fucking humanly possible. So what do? Those are the five poisons. Perfect fucking, once you understand this, and if you really understand Buddhism and understand the deep teachings, you'll be like, holy shit, that's 100% correct. That's exactly what's going on. And see, the thing is, we're doing it to ourselves in the latter case. Well, in both cases, actually, because, well, you have overlords that are doing it, but the overlord process is a part of the whole fucking samsara chain anyway, as, evidenced by the fucking, like, what they call the birth cycle. It actually came from Hinduism, whatever. The best parts of Buddhism's, and I use that plural on purpose, are the parts where there was no trace of the earlier teachings. But I'll leave that there. So that's half of the video. The algorithmic universe. The fact that basically our consciousness is being kind of predisposed towards certain things. This is what was called attachment within the lower teachings, like the sutras and the actual so-called teachings of Siddhartha Gautama. But anywho, I'll leave that one there. Second one, and this one's gonna piss a lot of people off, and fuck all y'all. Magic. Magic is a tool for the weak to control the strong. I'm going to say that again. Magic. Throughout history, throughout every time it's been used, magic, meaning, okay, so when I say that, am I spelling it with a CK? I don't fucking know. Do you spell dick with a CK? The idea that someone is able to control forces outside of the natural order. So like, for example, if I'm a strong guy and I can punch your head off, that's physical strength. If I'm the head of the tribe and I know how to fucking kill that fucking big ass animal, it could be anything. Think about back when we used to hunt mastodons. That's like a big, hairy elephant. We used to have to hunt those and kill those. And the people in the tribe that were able to do that, they were leaders, they were warriors. They were the alpha males. And then you had some sick kid. Some kid that had like a bent leg when he was born or some shit like that. No use to the tribe. None whatsoever. You know, all you're going to do is get people hurt. You know, I'm reminded of that hunchback in fucking 300. All you're going to do is get somebody hurt. Just fucking like watch from the distance or some shit. Well, they turned watched from a distance into fucking like magic spells. Because, dude, if it's like the thing where if you're blind, you have super hearing. You know what I'm saying? When the Lord Jesus Christ himself takes one thing away from you, he's always going to give something back to you in return. And yeah, I use that on purpose. Because, like, I might as well be a crypto Christian. I might as well be a crypto anything, whatever you want to fucking call me. You know what I'm saying? But here's the idea. The idea is that there was a certain group of individuals who were basically of no use to the tribe that had to find a use for themselves. So, hey, now all of a sudden, if you read the shamanic literature from Eastern Europe, you're starting to understand things. Why are they always deformed? Why is this? Because this is how we fit people into a society. So the weak and infirm were all of a sudden shamans and mystics and monks, and they had the ability to contact the invisible forces because of their deformities, because of their sicknesses, because they were close to death. They were that close to the other world. When you see that, look, dude, when you understand what I'm saying, everything's going to make perfect sense. And you're like, yeah, all these motherfuckers are talking about putting curses and magic spells on people and everything else. They tend to be some pretty like sickly looking motherfuckers, don't they? Some kind of like weaklings. Like, that's not a guy that you would ever see in a fight. No, he lets the other guys fight while he's casting his magical spells. Because guess what? If the actual warriors win, then that cripple gets to claim a victory. If the warriors lose, that cripple's getting his head cut off by the other guys. It's a win-win for that cripple. I meant magician. That's exactly what I meant to say. Magician. A guy that actually really controls. Do you think somebody fucking like drawing circles controls anything? Come on now. Oh, you do? You think that? Well, you're retarded. Anywho, that's my 2 pieces. This is a super secret video. Don't tell anybody about it. Seriously. No. And why doesn't... I hate when it does this. When it doesn't recognize my fingertip. Everything is fucking... Man, I'm going to have to keep going. They want me to keep going. Everything is biometrics now. I guess because some little guy somewhere is controlling something. I don't know. You ever seen Bill Gates? You ever seen Mark Zuckerberg? These are the magicians. Now, who would win in a boxing match between them 2 niggers? Tell me in the comments.